primary property site, one that's a little further than we're going to get to. And they would put them in root cellars, and they would, as long as they kept on very carefully checking them to make sure there was no bad apples, because the saying of one bad apple ruins the whole basket is very true. If you get a bad apple, it's diseases and bacteria will spread and rot the whole area around it. So they would go and check them every couple of weeks and make sure there was no bad apples. These ones, they do come off pretty easily. These probably aren't the best tasting apples, but they would also sometimes make a fair amount of apple cider and ferment a fair amount of it, because the fermentation process stabilized the apple cider so that it would stay for a long period, but you still kept a lot of the nutrients. And what they were looking for was not the alcohol portion of the fermentation process, but the nutrients that were kept with it.
Do you know what kind of an apple it is?
I don't. And these days, most apple trees have one set of roots and one upper section. They're grafted, because certain species, the root stock is very strong and stable, and a good root stock and good at sucking nutrients up. And certain species are much better at producing fruit. And so they take the best of both and they graft them together. So very few apple trees will produce well from my chucking this apple into the ground and it's growing a tree.
Must get a lot of deer around here with the apples.
I am expecting that we will this year. The trees this year have produced extremely well. And normally this is an enormous crop. And so I think the wild animals are going to be very, very happy this year.
Yeah.
Most of the trees here are pretty small, so like you say, it was fields.
It was fields not that long ago. Yeah. If you go, we're going to turn up here. If you go out into the area past there, it is still semi-pasture. And a lot of the farmers 50, 60 years ago would keep a treed area in their pasture so that their animals who were not brought into the barn or have access to the barn all the time had someplace under cover. So it was a very different style of farming. So point comes together, and that shows you where you're going. So this one's going this way, this one is actually going that way. All right. So now we have somebody else.
Oh yeah.
Who's that?
Raccoon.
Raccoon.
Probably a raccoon.
Raccoon's legs.
Is that big, their feet?
That deer
Yep,
too.
the deer. That's deer. And now, if you really take a fine look, we've got some little tracks right in there.
That's even smaller than the others.
So what are these? What do you see in here? Like this one right here is different from some of those there.
Yeah.
What do we got there?
I'm gonna guess
No idea.
a squirrel chipmunk.
These might be squirrel or chipmunk. This is a bird.
Yeah, that one looks like a bird because that's the three.
Because you've got the three in front, and you also even have the one stabilizer in back that some birds
some
have
type
to
of
wrap
bird.
around. So that's, watch where you're stepping. You're stepping right over our tracks here. It's like you're walking on my photograph.
It's so crazy. Like these ones and that one, this looks like a paw print. It's like a hand.
So
These ones?
I would guess raccoons.
Oh, I see.
And kind of a cool thing is you can actually see the claw marks there.
The raccoon's feet, they're that big?
They are. Yep.
Yeah.
Their toes go out pretty far. So this is what you would think of their paw mostly. And then these, when their hands are out of the ground or their feet are out of the ground, would come back up. So if you've ever looked at a cat footprint, when their paws are up, their paws come in pretty tight, and when they step down, they spread out significantly. Yep.
Could you like see the difference between back foot and front feet at all, or?
Definitely can.
Because like these ones for some reason look like closer together
Right.
than like those ones.
So I'm guessing a raccoon, this is probably right on top of each other. This is probably front and back. So raccoons are generally perfect steppers, and they're also a diagonal stride, which means they'll step here. Not very heavy, is it? Not for how big it is. So these are a very, very soft.
Wood, yeah. Poplar
It
is
is
very soft.
considered a hardwood, but it's extremely soft, and it grows really fast.
I don't think you use it for furniture much.
They actually, there's two significant uses of poplar. One is green. They use it for the top rail of a horse's stall. Because horses that crib, horses that are bored and chew on the top of their stalls, do not chew on green poplar. And it will stay green enough for quite a long time for the horse to not eat it. It's also, if you are doing trim on doorways and that sort of thing, it's harder than most of the pines, but it's still fairly easy to work. So a lot of people use it for trim. It paints really well, that sort of thing.
So this is the signs. This is how you don't get lost. It says village.
That's actually not very common. So it does say village that way. We did come from that way. Do you notice both directions here are kind of downhill? This is definitely uphill. Besides, when we first came into the woods, we went downhill for a very short section. That is the only place where uphill is where you'll get back to the village. Everywhere else, if you're at an intersection and choose the downhill-ish direction, you'll get back to the village. So, and then the other thing to do is kind of listen for noise. And if you went here, the start of the disc golf is right over there, and there's somebody over there in an hour or so who could say, "Oh, you want to get back to the village? You want to go
Yeah.
that way?" So. Cool.
Are you counting, Daddy?
Okay, go. Okay, no more. No more.
gosh, my windshield. Okay, we are entering the ferry to cross over from Charlotte to Essex. It's like $10. And this goes from Vermont to New York. Look at these two kids. Out like a light. And this beautiful scenery out here. I know you can't see it because it's really far away, but those were the mountains that we were on. Well, maybe not those. Oh, these. Back there. Those were the mountains we were on. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So, what did you think about our trip so far, Daddy?
So,
We did.
great experience.
This was our first time in Vermont, and we came all the way out here to escape the big destruction, which didn't happen. But it might happen next week, so we gotta travel again. So maybe next week we'll go to like Tennessee if I can find availability. Next, oh, and the place that we stayed at was the Kessler Suites. Oh my god, it was so awesome. What was your favorite part?
The closeout deck.
The enclosed deck, right? Now the president, that's one thing it has over the presidential suite. The presidential has only the outside one, just like the porch in our bedroom was just exposed. But yeah, that's the only other thing. But I asked the lady Mallory at the desk, and I said, what do you think is better, the presidential or the what was it called? Kestrels? And she said presidential is way better. So we'll see next time. So we're gonna come back in October, and
Wait, turn left way. What? Somewhere here. Now what?
okay, now we're going to the ferry. Make a right. And there's the ferries.
Take the Essex Charlotte Ferry.
That's Charlotte.
Okay.
Make a left.
Yeah,
I'm
do
guessing like right here, the road right here. Yeah. And maybe you have to wait for the ferry.
Oh.
How does this work?
This is going out, honey. Want to ask questions?
In 2.8 miles, continue on Dock
Hello.
Street.
It's our first time. We don't know what we're doing. We need to go to the other side.
All right, how many people do you have? Not counting the driver.
3. Well, 2 kids in the back, and then just
2
us.
kids?
Yeah.
How old are they?
6
Both of them are 6?
6 and 8.
and 8. But I thought it come by cars.
No. The car counts the driver and the vehicle, obviously the car too. And then you have to pay for the passengers.
Oh, separately?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How much is it then?
$17.50.
Okay, that's not too bad. When's the next ferry gonna be? It's 5 o'clock, right?
Yes.
Is it gonna be late?
No, it's actually right there. Coming across now.
Oh, I can't see anything.
Yeah, it's right out.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. Awesome.
Oh, excuse me.
Look, there it is.
I can't see anything.
I know the thing is really bright. And it's 25 minutes to cross, so like about half an hour.
25 minutes.
Okay.
And lane 4.
Lane 4.
The top receipt that I gave you, you'll need to get on the boat.
The top receipt.
Yes.
Okay, why don't you hold on to that? Lose it.
There's the big boat. We're gonna go on this big boat with our car. And we're gonna cross which lake? Do you remember which the name of the lake? Lake? Say Lake Champlain. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And what we're gonna cross when we cross the lake? Not just the lake, but also the what invisible line? Look at all these people in their car waiting for the ferry too.
Hey, Mommy,
Yeah.
I just had a dream.
What's a dream?
Like, you were there and, well, maybe just mostly you.
From New York to Vermont. So these are all the people who are getting off the ferry. So they have to get off first before we can get on.
What?
So the get off side is over there.
Look, Mommy, the water is the Wasami. Right?
Huh?
Is the water the Wasami?
Tsunami?
Yeah.
Nope, that's just regular water.
Yeah, it's a lake. It's always been like that. Have you been listening?
Are you on vacation right now?
Yeah, just kidding.
Want to get off?
Do you want to
There we go, we're moving now. It's really slow. Getting seasick? Want to get out?
No thanks. I want to go upstairs.
Yeah, get out and go upstairs.
Do you want to go upstairs?
Want me to go with you?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Sure, do it. Why do I do the tree? I want to go upstairs. Okay, seasick.
Can you stop it, Anthony?
No, I'm serious.
Then let's
Then
go.
look, no, look outside, look down.
I can't help it. It's so beautiful.
You're crazy. Go down and then. One end you said you don't like it, the other I can't help it, I gotta look.
I'm getting seasick. I'm getting seasick. Do you know why I'm getting seasick? Because it was moving. It was weird.
Here, why don't you get out the car? Yeah. No.
Can I bring mine?
No.
Why can't I bring mine?
There. Better, right? Now you can feel the motion. When you can feel the motion, it agrees with your head, and that's why you don't get seasick. When the motion doesn't agree with you, like your head is like, we're not moving, but your eyes say, yeah, we are, then that's why you get seasick. But your body agrees you're the head, then you're fine. See? Good, right? What's up there?
I want to go.
You wanna go up there? Let's go up the stairs right here. Go. Cool, right? Wow. Go even higher if you want. You want to stay here?
But it's employees only.
Oh, employees only. Okay. So you can go inside here if you want, or you can stay outside.
Hey, Mommy.
Mm-hmm.
So, wait, did you say you can bring bicycles to the ferry?
Mm-hmm.
Is that kind of like going by yourself or something? So you can bring any vehicle you want in a ferry.
Mm-hmm.
recorded me other jeans.
Oh.
Did you not take it?
I get some. Let's pack it in the luggage.
Can you take it in the? Can you
You can go
get?
down in the car. We have plenty of quarters in the car.
Oh, okay.
Be careful. The back of the boat is so much nicer. Here we go. We're docking. And the pedestrians get out first.
What's a pedestrian?
Pedestrians are people on legs. Petty. Petty means legs. Like pedal. See?
Oh, I get it.
P-E-D-I. Petty means legs. So pedestrians are things on legs.
So they can also walk into the ferry.
See, there they go. Walking off the ferry.
Wait, can they walk on the ferry too?
Yeah, they walked on earlier. You didn't see?
Oh,
Now they're walking off. See?
Oh, I didn't know that.
They probably live here. See these nice houses here?